So we're going to talk about binary numbers now. First, we got to know what a binary number is. So we got to talk about our number system. Well, our number system, what is that? Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. So our number system is a base 10 system. That means we have 10 digits. So those digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then they repeat again. Well, they just use the digits to go up. So 10 is a 1 and a 0. So we never get a new digit. The places in these systems are 10 to the 0, 10 to the first, 10 to the second, 10 to the third, and 10 to the fourth. So 10 to the 0 just means that that's the first spot. There's no zeros behind it. 10 to the first means, okay, this is our next spot, so we go up in line. But when we look at a binary system, it's like a bicycle. This means it is a base 2 system. That means it has 2 digits. So these are only 0 and 1. Only 2 digits in a binary system. What are their number places? Well, you know how the base 10 was 10 to the 0? Well, base 2 is 2 to the 0, 2 to the first, 2 to the second, 2 to the third, 2 to the fourth, and it continues and goes on. So what's some important things to know? Some important numbers to know in base 2 are, well, whatever 2 to the 0 is, 2 to the first, 2 to the second. We're going to need to know how to calculate these. So first thing, anything to 0 power, that's 1. 2 to the first, that's 2. 2 times itself. 2 to the second, that's 2 times 2, 4. 2 to the third, 2 times 2 times 2, that's 8. If I keep going, 2 to the fourth is 16. They're important numbers to know, but we're going to use our some form of calculator to calculate those also. So what we're going to do, we can actually convert between the two bases. So we can convert this number 101, 101 from base 2 to 10. And here's the steps to do it. Now that is pronounced 101, 101. It's not like how we normally would do 100, 1000, 101. No, we don't say that now. We're saying 101, 101. So first step, got 4 steps for you. We're going to break it down. So you see this big number. Basically, all we're going to do in step 1 is we're going to pull it apart. So I'm going to stretch it out. So there's room to write in between them. So I got 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Okay? That's step 1. Step 2, I always start from the right. And I'm going to bring this 1 down, and I'm going to multiply it by 2 to the 0. Then I'm going to move to my next number. I bring the 0 down. I'm going to multiply this by 2 to the first. I moved my next one. I'm going to do 1 times 2 to the second. As you see, my 2 to whatever power just increases by 1 each time. So I bring the front down, that 1 down. I do 1 times 2 to the third. Bring the 0 down, 0 times 2 to the fourth. Bring my 1 down, times 2 to the fifth. Now we can type these in our calculator. So what I'm going to do, you can start either side. Let's start over here. I'm going to do 2 to the fifth. So I take my calculator out. I do 2 raised to the fifth. Hit enter. 32. Now I think, okay, wait, what's anything times 1? Oh, it's itself. So I do 32. Now I have 0 times 2 to the fourth. So I do, okay, what's 2 to the fourth? 16. But wait, what's anything times 0? Oh, that's 0. So when I have a 0 in front, I don't even need to do the 2 to whatever power. So what's 2 to the third? I think, oh, we did that earlier. That's 2 times 2 times 2. That's 8. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 2 to the second. 2 to the second is 4. Times it by 1 is 4. Oh, I got that 0. Anything times 0 is 0. 2 to the 0 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. How do I get my final answer? I add all these up. 32 plus 8 plus 4 plus 1, 45. So this number 101 is actually 45 in our base. All right, so here's the good news. This pattern is going to continue. We do the problems the same way each time. All that's different is maybe we could hit 2 to the 6th, 2 to the 7th. That's all that can really change. All right, so let's look at our next one. 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. So I broke that down for you. I kind of went on the next page, so I'll add the 1 back up here. So first step again, I look at my first number and I do 1 times 2 to the 0. Next number, 0 times 2 to the first. We know this is going to be 0, but I don't skip it because I don't want to miss one of my places. How it goes 0, 1, then the next one is 2. So 1 times 2 to the second. 0 times 2 to the third. 0 times 2 to the fourth. Then I got 1 times 2 to the fifth. And 1 times 2 to the sixth. That's step 2. Next step, I'm going to multiply these. Now I can start on any way I want. Let's go down here. 1 times 2 to the 0 or 1 times 2 to the 6. Let's do 2 to the 6. So I do 2 to the 6. 64 times 1, 64. 2 to the 5th from the last one we did was 32. 1 times that's 32. Anything times 0, 0. What's this next one going to be? Fill that in for me. 0 times 2 to the third. Just wrote 0. 1 times 2 to the second. Do that one for me. So what you should have got here is 4, because 2 to the second is 4, times 1 is 4. 0 times 2 to the first, anything times 0 is 0. 1 times 2 to the second, 2 to the 0. 2 to the 0 is 1, 1 times 1 is 1. Now I add these up. 64 plus 32 plus 4 plus 1, 101, 101. So this 1100101 gave us 101. Remember, now we can say this is 101 because this is my base 10. Come on, load faster problems. Oh, they went down here for some reason. Okay. So we got number 3 here. I'll help you break it up, and then you'll try the problem. So I got 101. So remember, I just spaced them all out pretty well, and you should be doing this on a separate piece of paper now. So I separate them pretty well. Now, my next step, I do this one. 1 times 2 to the 0. 0 times 2 to the first. And 1 times 2 to the second. Go ahead, tell me what the answer to number 3 is. Remember, whatever you get, you have to add these up. All right, let's look at our next one. Again, I'll help you break this up. So I got 1, 0, 1, 1. So I bring the 1 down, and I have 1 times, what power should this be to? 2 to the what power? So you should have said 0. We always start at 0. Then this is 1 times, what's next? You should have told me the first, because we go up 1 each time. And then 0 times 2 to the second. 1 times 2 to the third. And let me go over how to do this once more. So do 1 times 2 to the third. 2 to the third is 8. So that's 8 plus. Anything times 0 is 0 plus. 2 to the first is 2 times 1 is 2 plus 2 to the second is 1 times 1 is 1. So this is 8 plus 2 plus 1, 11. All right, number 5. Go ahead and do number 5. Tell me what the answer is. And do 6 as well and tell me the answer. All right, so we're going to, when we come back from in our Google Meet, 5 and 6, we'll go over. And then what you will do from there is you can do 7 and 8 if you would like to. All right.